Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano.
I figured out how you could switch it back though. Who the point guard?
In New Orleans.
Just hit R1 on defense and then hit the button you want guard.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Like this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Saints first down. For a Saints.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd and 10. Quick to Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's shot. Here on a short run to Taysom Hill. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for.
I'm gonna get on 2K after this Madden League game.
Saints lining up in punt formation. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as it takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Let's go. 19. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He has Hyatt complete. They get 18 on the pitching catch. 1st down, Giants.
These 3rd down conversions conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Slayton is the man in motion. To the air once more is Dart. That is brought in at the 10.
It's easier to get 4,000 rebounds and 10,000 assists.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll roll through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
I did find this out though, BP. When I made my Wemby build, I picked with defense, and I already had a build that had defense. So, like, let's say if you already completed most of them on one build, if you make another build with the same specialization, they count it towards that new build too.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara.
Yeah.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, like when my Wemby, I put defensive, and my lockdown I got defensive. So when I was looking at this shit yesterday for my Wemby build, that shit was already saying that I was on the second one, almost on the third one of the build specialization. Yeah, you don't got, like, if you make a whole nother build the same specialization, you don't got to worry about doing it again.
Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the pass game.
17 yards on that play. That's good for a giant first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Clark gonna throw it again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm gonna have it. Thing in the middle. So come give me a hug. Get in and get me. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's a give now to Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
I'm about to say he's been in the league since what, 2016, 2017.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short for the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. It's time to pick it up on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
19, set up.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs are just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is shut. There's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saints on the play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on 2nd down, shut. That one downfield for Cooks. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shut. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from New Orleans after this. They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
60. Shut up. 60 Eagles. 60.
To the air is shot. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So we're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart, forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 37 yards. Neighbors in motion. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Henry Jordan getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
This is caught at 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the air again goes Dart. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's for linebacker Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Viking 18. Go street.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's to the sideline where he finds Olave.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Cougar 19.
Shuck to throw on 2nd down. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate. Like, we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. This one intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Loopy now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll go play action here with Dart. Moving to his right. He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. That is caught for 3. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Giants have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Forward, 70 Lions.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That one caught Devon Vele.
Chuck's pass. Complete to Devon Vele. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Bravo 80. Cox 70. 19 tight. 19.
Looking to throw. Here is Chuck. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tyler Newton is there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
60 Bison. 60.
Once again, it's Miller. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Devon Holland to make the tackle.
That's a gain of
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They try and run here with Miller. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. First down, picked up on the ground. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Panthers 6. 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Devon Vele was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Bravo 80.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. Here's Shuck. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. You look underneath, then here's Miller. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. The air again is shut. That's hauled in at the 2. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Giants. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Now, Gano for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Giants will extend this third quarter lead.
35. Saints 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Whoa! A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Check. Cougar 19. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Check go.
Play action, it's shut. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Oh, he is deep leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
brings up
Third down, 3 to go.
Go. Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more Power Ranger.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there.
I'm in the third quarter of this
Force the
game.
incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 21. First down, Giants.
First down.
On the ground. It's right back to Tracy. He's to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to grab them, they keep to the cut. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking the junk. We want the freedom to live, the freedom to have the things we like.
Shut up. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. A pass taken in by Miller. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run here with Miller. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips.
It's 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
To the air is Shuck. Here a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he is going to have the Saints first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
That's deep for Olave. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. That is a big gainer for the Saints. And even 50 yards.
Saints first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Check go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in. Ravon Valens. Touchdown Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Saints 21.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. A play fake. Now Dart exiting the pocket right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's been decided how we lose.
Third down and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a giant first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Tracy. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down by Kool-Aid McKinstry. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Dart. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Neighbors in motion. Third and short. Here's Dart. Open man. That's Slayton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it.
Devin Singletary. And he will go all the way. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants tack on one more to their lead.
Giants 49, Saints 21.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Start out with a run by Neal. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's shot. This pass right side taken in by Cook. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Stephanie. Panther 60. Panther 6. 18. Pioneer.
To throw is Shuck. Taysom Hill working free downfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight and continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. Tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop him, they take him back for a loss. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scannaboo. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down.
Giants 1st down.
70 Lions.
the ground. Here's Tracy. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On the give, it's Scatterboot. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. They'll run with Tracy. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.